Yep, they will be backing Jordi Meeus after his second place finish yesterday. He's the guy who so far has run Paul Magnier the closest by the looks of things in these sprints this week. So they will be backing Jordi Meeus. And it is a very good Jordi Meeus finish as well, this. It's slightly downhill. It's actually the straightest and not necessarily the widest, but the straightest and the most... To me, Magnus, you've seen the picture of the finish line. It looks like a sprinter's dream to me. It's very straight, and there's hard, from now on, that's it. They are basically running into Xinjiang. They've got a couple of little turns, but nothing they would even notice. You know, they'll just be rolling through them and across the road.
Yeah, on these big roads, it's it doesn't even register that you're changing direction somewhat. So yeah, it's a fast running. It's a difficult running for a lone rider to stay clear on.
Well, he's done well so far, Nicholas Behrens, but it is coming back. He's actually been clear nearly, well, just over 5k by himself. That was a very impressive attack. That, and we have to say it, nobody else could go with either. It's not going to quite happen for him, although his teammates are all still right there as well. Yeah, there we go. A little look around from, I think it's Jürgen Nordhagen actually, who was involved in the messing about at the front. So one of the best climbers in the race, deliberately mixing it up with the sprint lead-out trains to get in the way. And now we notice at least a couple of the Visma Lease bike riders there just dropping back. They've played their card. Unless they've got one rider just staying up there. I'd like to think that's Dan McClare. It'd be really nice to see him take part in one of these sprints this week in the final week of his year. Of course, he's a British rider. I'm a little bit biased, but... No, I'm not sure that is Dan McClare back there.
No, I'm not sure
down the
either.
line. No. Groupama FDG now have Kevin Genietz as the fourth rider there and Paul Penouet right on his wheels. So they are backing the Frenchman. He got balked a little bit in the sprint. Well, not balked. He was kind of ran out of space to be able to push through Penouet, and he sits fifth wheel right there. This is impressive to see from the French world team.
Yeah, I would say a bit early though on these wide big roads. You know, you've got to make sure that you have enough firepower to get all the way into the final 200 meters, and it is a long way, and with it being so wide, quite easy for a team to sit a little bit further down the back here and just wait for the right moment and come up and basically take over.
There's no panic back there either, is there, for Paul Magnier in that red jersey, just riding through the middle there. He's very close to Pavel Bittner. I think red and white jerseys are sticking together like glue at the moment, because Bittner, the last couple of days, has looked like, along with Jordi Meeus, the biggest threat probably to Paul Magnier. No panic from them, though. They're sitting in that bubble, which is about 20 riders or so down, while everyone else is doing this at the front. And now it's Israel Premier Tech that come up. I am assuming, although I don't know, Magnus, maybe Oded Kogut did get back in, but if not, they'll switch their allegiance probably to Itamar Einhorn today, their other Israeli sprinter for Israel Premier Tech, or they might try a late attack. One rider on the right hand side, no, that wasn't a late attack, that was
a swing out.
Switch. Yeah, that's a shame. He goes right back. I'm not sure who that was. It was a big attempt, but the road, the direction of the rest of the peloton had already changed. It is still Groupama FDG here. Penouet, yeah, I think you're right about the early. Penouet is now sitting third wheel, so they've committed to this right now.
And this is the moment now when you start seeing all the rest of the teams getting up towards the front, starting to take over, and Jeko Alula coming up. Good timing from them, I think.
Yep. It's Jeko Alula again. It's been much the same the last 2 days as well. At the moment, it is, by the looks of it, Max Walscheid who's at the back of that string as well of Jeko Alula rider. So maybe this is his shot today on this long, draggy, kind of slightly, say draggy, downhill, fast finish as well, where you can get the big gear going. Yes, Max Walscheid is their chosen man for this. He sits in the purple jersey a little bit further back. We've done this every day so far. I've built up the other riders, the other teams, and yet every time one Frenchman has come sprinting through, Paul Magnier, and there he is. He's ready. He's behind Kim Hajduk, the Ineos Grenadiers rider. Watch for the red jersey in the middle. At the moment, he's pushing his way through by himself as well. No sign of Dries van Gestel this time. Now goes Max Walscheid. Walscheid is the first to open up. Penouet just alongside him. Magnier there too. It's going to be a little bit closer this time, but I think it's going to be yet another stage win for Paul Magnier, or is it? Of course it is. 4 in a row, exactly what he did at the Tour of Slovakia, but this is the World Tour. It's another 2 levels up from that race, and he's making winning World Tour stages just part of his daily job now. 4 in a row for Paul Magnier, and he gets the congratulations of Pavel Bittner up alongside him.